What's up, boys? It's your boy Malone back with another video. It's a little late right now. It's about let me see, almost 3 in the morning, but I wanted to drop this video real quick. It's about modern masculinity and how it's kind of changed throughout the course of time, and how people get it mixed up with like being toxic and very controlling and things like that. I think it gets a bad rep when that's not even the case, right? So um, a lot of it is just, it's not dominance, it's just being responsible, right? Like as a man, we got to conduct ourselves in a professional way, be very professional when we, are out in public. We're not out here looking to get in trouble and risk everything we got going on, right? So we need to maintain that, that discipline, that restraint. It's cool to be like the toughest guy and all that, but when you walk around that way, a lot of people are going to want to test you, right? Compared to just being humble and just treating people with respect and carrying yourself with respect, you get a whole lot of different response, right? A lot of that ties into like integrity and shit like that. A lot of people say integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's looking, but that's bullshit, right? People play on that one, and it's just dumb because you can't sit there and tell me that you don't do anything wrong at all. You've never broke a speed limit. You've never turned without a blinker. You see how that just like, let's be realistic, right? I think it's just being consistent when no one's watching, right? Like you're putting in those reps when nobody's really there to keep score, and you just keep showing up, right? That's like integrity with yourself, staying true to what you like, the qualities and the attributes you want to carry as a man. So just showing up and being true to that. Let's see. Okay, I got a couple notes I wrote down, but just stability, right? Stability in work, home life, and a lot of that just comes down to a routine, staying true to your routine. And like I said, the things you set within yourself. When you set these goals, these guidelines, and this process, and it all ties together, it's gonna just compound, right? You keep showing up and something's bound to happen, compared to just today I don't feel like it, tomorrow I don't feel like it. I don't want to do this video right now, but it's something I need to do, right? I had to get it done today. If it means staying up a couple minutes later and getting that done, then that is what it is. I'm not by all means gonna rush this because I don't want to put out bad quality. And essentially a lot of these videos aren't even for clicks, right? They're here, they're gonna reach the person they're supposed to reach. And that's all I could really do, right? I'm speaking to myself. These are my video diaries to kind of hold myself accountable, and just things I need to remind myself, right? Same thing. Calm is strength. It ties back into, you don't need to be the toughest guy all the time, right? People are going to want to test that. And it's not, being loud doesn't make you powerful. It's being quiet, right? Because we could all jump bad and talk shit, and there's a lot of that right now, but it's the people who show restraint, right? Because that takes more of a man to just keep your mouth shut and understand, like, from a distant, people can't tell who's the fool is when you're arguing, right? You both look stupid. So why sit there and engage with somebody that is going to be counterproductive, right? All the way around. Get in a fight, destroy this person's property, whatever the fucking case may be. It just throws you off your track, and we're here to make progress. We're not trying to go backwards, right? And then health, right? You could build anything you want, right? One day you have everything, the next day you don't. Like, money comes and goes, but our health is something we could keep with us. You could take all these clothes, you could take this fucking apartment, everything else, but as long as I'm healthy, I could get it again, right? So just paying attention to our health. Let's see. Oh, this one took me a long time. Training without ego. Like right now, I'm just going in there and getting these reps and being an all-around athlete, compared to just trying to lift the heaviest shit. I still get in my modes where like the pre-workout hits, the song is just right, and yeah, I want to throw some weight around, but doing that consistently is like, that doesn't make you any better. So don't feel you have to go crazy, or if someone's lifting heavy, you got to do what you need to do to keep up. Like, set your own goals, man. Like, it took me a long time to realize I was trying to keep up with people so much that I lost track of myself. And this whole little process is just me rebuilding myself, right? Me personally, not anything else, right? When it came to work and stuff like that, I'm pretty dialed in. It's really just myself. So these are things for me. And again, it ties into the one we just talked in. All these tie in together, so it kind of just flows flawlessly, right? And it's longevity, and that comes from training without ego. We want to continue to train. I don't want to get hurt, because then when I can't go to the gym, I'm bitching and complaining, and I wish I would have just lifted that light weight, right? So there's that. It reduces burnout, and to be quite honest, you could see a lot of these bodybuilders, they don't go pretty heavy. They just, they're all about mind muscle connection and really working out what they're trying to work out. I train, I work, and I want to be able to repeat that, right? Like, again, days off the gym are not good just from a mental aspect, but also progression, right? So if we can reduce that lag time or that injured time down, that's the best thing, right? Oh, and then realistically, masculinity is just having accountability, right? Accountability as a man, how you conduct yourself, how you treat people, how you treat women. So a lot of people think like, you hear this toxic masculinity, and it's not even that, honestly. It's like, there's different groups that have it. You got your, what is it, like the red pill, the black pill, and then the blue pill. And they all have different views on how they treat women and how things are important. Some people value looks. Other people are just like, I'm gonna be straight savage and run through everything. But ultimately, I don't think you need to just be one. You could kind of just take what qualities you like and combine it, right? As long as you're treating people good. And I mean, I try to have positive interaction with everybody I meet. I don't want to be one of those people when they walk away like, fuck is that guy? And if it is like that, then oh well, fuck off. But at the same time, I'm gonna give respect until I see otherwise. And yeah, just, it's something I work for, and it's not money related. It's not anything like that. It's just within myself. I get like, I have tattoos. I'm perceived a certain way. I guess I'm not approachable. I don't fucking know. But at the same time, when I start interacting with people, they realize that I'm very chill, very quiet. I'm not super rowdy. Like, I'm just a chill guy, right? I'm not here to impress anybody. I'm really just, when I die alone. So in those final moments, I want to just be happy with myself and how I interacted with people, and hopefully leave some value and go from there. Let's see. Oh yeah, and of course, like I already explained in these videos, is I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not here to sell a course. I don't have it all figured out. I'm not going to tell you, hey, follow these steps and you're going to make $1 million. That's not what I'm here for. I'm purely just, trying to build a repeatable process, something where I could continue to improve year after year, and really just document this process. So I don't have any special hacks. I don't have any like shortcuts or anything like that, because this is not a shortcut. This is very just down and dirty. I gotta be real with myself. I have to be realistic with my timelines, and just, I'm becoming a better man. I'm not gonna do it overnight. So let's just do that. Let's see. Oh yeah, you don't need to be extreme, right? Like, it ties into this whole 10-step hack and these quick shortcuts. Like, it doesn't need to be extreme. It doesn't need to be quick. It's like, someone told me back in the day, slow money is better than no money. Just means slow progress is better than no progress, right? Like, some people come in, here's another metaphor. Everybody wants to hit a home run. Yeah, you go up there and you use your 3 at-bats and you strike out each time trying to hit for the fences. What good was that? Whereas you know, at least make it on base. And if the next person comes up, does their part, they're on base. And you can see how it just rotates, and we work collectively to get scores. But again, it's just consistency. It's not being extreme, being over zealous with this. Like, I'm gonna do cold plunge, I'm gonna wake up at 5, I'm gonna do all these weird, crazy things. If that works for you, cool. If it doesn't, then that's cool too. Just find something you can stay consistent with, and just ultimately just be honest with yourself, right? And that's just my take on masculinity and what it means to me. It's not sleeping with a bunch of chicks and doing all that shit, because to be quite honest with you, despite what everybody says, like, it may look cool and all that, but the more stuff you accumulate, the more of a risk it is, right? We live in a culture right now where you hook up with the wrong woman, potentially everything you have, you could be splitting, right? Or she could be taking you to the cleaners. Average guys are not exempt, right? Just because you're not famous, you're not Drake or anybody like that, doesn't mean people will just see you for opportunity and be able to take advantage of that. You know, even if that's just time, if it's money, if it's whatever it is, right? Just be careful. And that just comes down to how you treat people, right? So all these things tie together. I hope I gave you a little bit of information that you could work with. I do have a little bit of brain fog, so I had to write some of this stuff down. It is late, but I wanted to be able to give something of value, something of quality, and something that wasn't just scattered. So I notice I go on these little tangents and rants, and I start over here and then I end up way over here, and it's not even related. So I hope in this video I was able to condense it, keep it kind of on the same topic, but also touch on key points that are valuable, and hopefully it might help you because they help me, right? So with that being said, you could already tell it's dark out there. I'm gonna go ahead and get to bed. Have a great one. It's your boy Malone. I'm out.